Hello, my friends. I went live a little early, so I don't think anyone's here yet. So we'll just wait. Hang out. Hang out. If you're here, say hey. Ah, there's Fancy Pants. I saw your towel. Looked really good. It was a great class this morning. So Salima taught IQ class this morning, her IQ club, the In the Hoop projects. And they did this really pretty towel. It's your sample. I'd show it, but I don't know where it is. Yes, that towel is so nice. So those would make beautiful gifts. Beautiful gifts, I think. So you can get cracking. You can gifts. Those would make great wedding gifts too. Or bridal shower, or all those things, because they're so classy looking. Can you imagine if you were to go somewhere and have that done, how much that would cost? I know there's some catalog companies that offer that, and it's pretty expensive. Oh, the champion nuggets, huh? Well, congratulations to them, Birdie. I'm like, oh, thank you, Fancy Pants. It's I don't know if it's actually made from a flour sack, but it's a flour sack. I don't know if it's a real flour sack. It's so cute, though. I like, how I copied those blouses that I had. I'm thinking about copying this one because this is an easy pattern. Could just trace a pattern off of this. So, you never know, I might be doing that. So tonight's project's going to be really easy. We're liking high impact, low effort. Kind of like that. So, yeah. It'd be cute, you know how they had those rice sacks? It'd be cute out of that too. So I'm sure this is just a reproduction of a flour sack, but it has that flour sack texture. That kind of soft cotton stuff. So what time is it? Oh, it's only 4:01, so we can chat for a while. Is there anything you guys would like to see in the future? Scan and cut tips and tricks. So we had some of you may not know about, but we have a private group, Scan and Cut Community. And we just had our third class on Sunday. The first class we did a lamp with adhesive vinyl. The second class we did coasters with adhesive vinyl. And then this third class we did glass etching. So another high impact, low effort kind of thing. But, whoever you're making it for doesn't need to know that it didn't take a lot of effort to do it. They just need to know it's high impact. So I see Peggy. Peggy was in the store earlier today. So anyway, what would you guys like to see in the tips and tricks? And also if you have suggestions for a Scan Cut community. So the Scan Cut community is a monthly club, or you can pay, it's $15, no, it's more than that. How much is it now? Anyway, there's a monthly fee, or you could pay for the full year. Oh, we knew what you were talking about, Birdie. So, and we have a class once a month, and then once a quarter we're going to have a forum for answering questions. And I says, oh, Lucy, hi Lucy. So I'm looking at my phone because on my phone I can, sometimes on my monitor I just see Facebook user, but on my phone I can see your name. Hey Doris, that was fun and easy. It was a good project, I think, if I may say so myself. So anyway, so the Scan Cut community, I think some people would give it good reviews. Hey Jamie. And it's fun, and hopefully you learn a lot. And so as I was saying, once a month we have a class, and we are going to have a quarterly question and answer forum on Zoom so we can see each other. And yeah, crystals will be coming. I got a long list of projects, so we probably got lots of projects planned, lots of fun stuff. So tonight we have a lot of paper craft type people in this group, and so we're trying to accommodate everybody's wishes. I'm not a big paper person, but to tell you the truth, I've been thinking about becoming one because it's fun, right? All right, I'm going to turn over to the overhead and we're going to see the project. So, big surprise, we are making stickers for the Scan and Cut community. So Salima provided me the logo and I took it to Publisher. I'm not familiar with a lot of other programs. Old dog didn't learn new tricks very well, so I just use Publisher. And then I can copy and paste. So I see this one printer kind of messed it up. Anyway, so this I printed it out onto sticker paper. It could be mailing label paper. That's what I usually use it for, but it works for sticker paper. It's a matte. And so I'm going to show you a couple different ways of doing it. I did direct cut. These stickers are direct cut. So they're also direct cut and they're also cut all the way through. So this one wasn't direct cut. I'm going to show you direct cut and I'm going to show you scan to cut data. This one was a half cut, and then what it makes it is a sticker paper where you have to pull back to do it. So it's like a sticker sheet, so you pull it back like that. I personally prefer this one where it makes individual stickers and then you can pull them off. And then I know some people that's like their business, right? They make stickers. So I think if you made stickers like this, you could sell, you gotta make sure you're copyright free, right? You can sell them for I don't know how much. And they make like vinyl, sticker paper, all kinds of stuff. So that's what we're doing tonight. We are going to cut out stickers. So we're going to start. Oh, and then tonight we're using our standard mat, which is the purple standard mat, standard tack adhesive. We're using the standard cutting blade, black, and we're using a brayer, and we're using our tape. Because you know I love me some tape. So I think the first one I'll show you is let's do direct cut, and then the second one I'll show you we'll do scan to cut. I'll show you the difference. All right, here we go. Now I will say these stickers have a defined boundary. See that circle around there? That's a defined boundary. Now if we didn't have the circle around it and we just had this, Scan and Cut would like cut all this individually. So if you have something like that, I'll show you. There is a setting in Direct Cut where you can pick a shape to go around something. Or what I did one with some stickers I made, I just scanned it. I went to the regular cutting size, picked a shape, like in this case I would pick a circle, and then I scanned this in as a background, and then I sized and laid the circles on top of each one. So if you have something that's not a defined background, then you could do that. You could pick a shape to go around it. So here we go. We stuck down, and I said I was going to do direct cut first, didn't I? So with direct cut, well, with either one of these methods, we're going to use the standard mat. No, you can't do that, Doris, because the weeding box and the sticker all cut at the same time. So I can't do that. good thought though, but won't work. I can't do weaving. It all happens at the same time. But good thought. A for effort, right? All right, here we are. We're all stuck down. Sticky down, sticky down. I have to admit, I was up late last night working on projects with the ScanNCut. Those of you who were in the private group in that first the lamp we did, you thought that was a weeding challenge? Huh, babies. You should see the project I worked on last night. I almost went blind. That was a project. I mean, a challenge. All right, I'm going to. I don't think you guys need. I'll turn it to the ScanNCut itself when I'm actually cutting, but I'm not going to show you loading the mat and all that. I'm going to just show you the ScanNCut design screen. I'm going to take my mic with me because I know you guys say I'm a low talker, especially tonight. I don't know, my voice is kind of scratchy or something. Okay, here we are. Taking my phone with me so I can see your comments, if you're making any. I know you can't see this. This is off camera, but I'm going to load my mat. Oh, wake her up. Wake up. I know I powered her on. Hi, Mary. How are you? There we go. Let's say okay. And I'm loading my mat. Okay. So we are going to scan. And this time we're doing the direct cut method. And select the device to convert the scan image to cutting data. So this would be if you want to go wireless and like you were going to Canvas Workspace, maybe you wanted to do some editing or something. But we don't need to. We're just going to go to our machine. We're going to select Start. It'll probably give me, okay, it's giving me the scanner lever message. So the scanner lever is on the left side of my machine. It's currently in position 1. I'm going to press the lever down into position 2 and say start. Oh, you gotta get that housekeeping done. Wait, you're doing housekeeping and then tomorrow the grandbabies are going to mess it up, Mary. Is that how that works? Hey, Karen, I see you. All right, here we go. So there it's scanned. I'm going to go ahead and say okay. Now what I'm going to do is see, look at all this junk. That's junk. We don't need that. So we're going to take our arrows and draw it in as close as we can to our actual image. So we're going to get rid of that junk. We're going to get rid of the pink tape. Isn't this scanner amazing? So there we are. Notice we have that circle around us. Now, if you had some stuff in the perimeter, you could go ignore image size and then change this to be even smaller. And then what that would do would get rid of all that extra stuff. But we're okay. It's pretty clean. So we are, you're listening while you're working. I know, I do that all the time. Now we're going to say okay. So here's a couple options. One of the options is to add a border, which actually I'd like to do. And I want you to watch around the outside here as I add the border. So that's going to add, but I don't want these borders to hit each other. See, these are kind of, I don't want them to cut into each other. So we're going to have to leave it at 0.404. We're going to say okay. But we also have this option, and this is like shapes option. So remember how I was saying if you had an odd shape that didn't really have a shape, you could go in here and select shapes. Okay, yeah, actually there's some nice shapes. But we're going to do that option. We have our option picked out. here we could edit. So we could do our selection. We could do a pin fill. So if you wanted to draw at the same time, you could do that. But we aren't doing any of this, so we're going to say OK. We're going to say OK. Now look, it popped me straight away to please select. So it's taking me serious. It's like, yeah, I know, you want to do direct cut, so here we go. So we're going to do cut. Now, what did we decide? Currently, the half cut is on. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to say OK. And then we're going to go ahead and start. Attach appropriate. Oh, well, that's why it's upset. I forgot to put in my blade. Okay, say OK. Now, yeah, I'm going to have the half cut off because I'm going to cut. So because I have the half cut off, it's going to completely cut the circles. Next time we'll do it with half cut off. So we're going to say start. One of these days I'll do some stickers that have an irregular shape. And we'll try working with that and see what happens. So, oh, I'm sorry, I was going to show you it cutting. There we go. Now you can see it. I always forget to change camera so you can see it cutting. And just that fast, our stickers are done. So let me change it so you can see the scan and cut screen again. So it's saying when unloading the mat, position of the pattern on the mat, space shift from the scanned image. Okay to continue, yes. So it's just telling you that if you were to go and try to do this again and load on a new thing of paper, it might not match up. So, but we're cool. We'd be cool. So I'm going to come over here now and change to my overhead and show you what a beautiful job this did. It's amazing what technology we have available to us now, right? I've been watching some paper crafters and they fussy cut with scissors around stamped images. I'm like, oh my gosh, they need a scan and cut. So that's a demo that I want to do for you guys some night, is bring in some sheets that I've stamped on, and then we'll go ahead and scan it and cut it and see what happens. Sometimes when you play with something, you learn it better, right? So here we go. Dun 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 dun. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, cut parts of a pocketbook. Now I need to figure out how to figure out canvas for import and explain person wallet for SCG files. Yeah, grandkids, they're a good source to teach you technology, that's for sure. I don't have any grandkids, so I have to figure it out. But fortunately, when I was working a real job, we worked on computers a lot, so I'm not intimidated by computers. Not intimidated. Okay, here's our second sheet. This sheet we are going to scan to cut data. Okay, so that's a different option to scan inside. Once again, we're going to brayer this baby down and taper down. And sometimes I tell people who come in here, I go, well, when we're talking about their phone or something, what you can do on it, I go, you should ask your grandkid to show you how to do that. Because it's ridiculous what they can do. All right, here we go. So now it's back to the machine again. And once again, I'm not going to bother showing you the loading of the mat and all that. We're just going to go directly to the design screen. All right, that's where we left off. So from here, because we're going to do a different method now, I am going to load, oops, I think I just jostled the camera. Sorry about that. I got big clumsy feet kicking the camera. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and hit home, and it's okay to delete all patterns. So my mat is loaded. Lap is combined mat and loaded combined. Never mind. Okay, scan to cut data. That's what we're going to select this time. We're going to go ahead and hit the scan start, and we aren't going to have to. We won't get the lever message because our lever is already at 2. It's thinking, recognizing, thinking, processing. Seems to be going a little slow. And there we are. So once again, okay, here we go. So let's see these different options. This is going to cut inside and outside. So look, see everything's highlighted in black what's going to cut. Let's just draw these in. So if we did this option, what would happen? Come on. And let's go to preview. What would happen is it cut everything individually. Obviously, we don't want that. Okay, if we did this one, it would once again cut inside and outside and put a border around it. So now you can't really see, but if you could see, you'd see that the letters have borders around them and the circle has a border around them. Obviously, we don't want to do that. So we want just the outline. So the beauty of having a design with a defined outside border is that it makes it so much easier, because now you can just cut a circle and that's it. Makes it so easy. So we're going to say okay here, and we're going to go to the machine. So what it's going to do now is it's going to save that to the machine. So it's saving those circles saved to the machine's memory. We're going to say okay, and then we're going to go home. Let's just go back and see where we're at. Okay, to the delete data showing on the screen. Okay. So now we're going to go over here. Sorry, we're going to go back. There we go. We're going to go to retrieve data. Now when you do this, you do not want to unload your mat. So everything stays in place. There's our cut. So we're going to select that. And we're going to say OK. Now just to double check, we're going to scan our background. Just to make double checky. Just to be OSHA safe. Oh no, and it should. I mean, it should always be Anna's asking, what do you have the lever out when cutting cork? So I have the lever out 1 when cutting cork. And that should, I haven't had that experience. I'm not sure why it would have cut through your mat. Oh, it's on 2. Okay, yeah, maybe I should try it on 1. Let's go into edit, object edit. And this is the option to give me that little border. So it's giving me a 0.6. Let's say okay. I think it's okay. I don't think it's gonna, yeah, they aren't gonna run into each other. So I'm gonna say okay. And okay, because we're actually ready to cut now. I'm gonna say okay. Please select. We're gonna select cut. And this time I'll put my half cut on. And say okay. And we'll start. And I'll change cameras for you. So, and maybe what you should do is try to test it and have it in the 1 position. Normally, I always have the lever in the 1 position unless the machine tells me to put it to the 2 position. So, Birdie, there probably is a canvas chart that has that. However, you know, we have these auto cut machines, so in theory, the machine's figuring it out for us. So, Doris, that might work, but I would prefer to use a tape because that glue might gum up your mat. Well, and I would just, you know, try putting your lever at 1, like I said, and try to check it out. Because you're right, you shouldn't have to fuss with it. Oh no, yeah, you gotta go for it. When somebody offers to take me out to dinner, I'm going. All right, so it finished cutting. So we're gonna say okay, and let us know, Ann, how that does for you. And we're gonna go ahead and hit home, and it's okay to delete patterns. I'm gonna unload the mat, and I'm gonna turn my baby off because we are done with her tonight. She can go back to sleep. Take a little nap. Oops. I was pushing that off button a little bit too hard. Got aggressive with that off button. All right, now since, remember we did half cut, all right? So half cut means that it cut through the sticker paper only. It didn't cut all the way through to the backing, which I don't really like it like that, but I just wanted to show you guys your options. Because some people might like that option. They might, I guess kids like sticker sheets. So if you were doing something for kids, that would be cute, right? Make them little sticker sheets. And they might like it. They might like it. You know, like you, well, we have Trader Joe's here, and they always are giving kids stickers. For some reason, kids like stickers. But I have to admit, like if I order something from like a little boutique store or something, I always think it's so cute when they wrap it in tissue paper and they put one of their stickers on it. I don't know. I just like that. It's like they put in a little extra. All right. So it's not cut through the back. So tonight we worked with the standard mat pan, we worked with the standard cutting blade, and we are cutting stickers. So I had used the publisher and I printed onto sticker paper or mailing label paper, whatever. I guess you can buy fancy sticker paper that's like opalescent or something like that. Anyway, this is just plain matte sticker paper like we use for shipping labels and stuff like that. So this time it was a half cut. This time we used the half cut, which it's kind of hard to get off, so I'm not going to peel it off. So we used the half cut. We used the scan to cut data. So that with scan to cut data, it scans it, and then it I just saw Anne's asking inkjet for printing on it. I have a LaserJet. I have both inkjet and LaserJet, but I use LaserJet. That's fine. So anyway, we showed two different methods of scanning. So we did this scan to cut data, which what it does is it scans it, and then you save it to your machine, you leave your paper in, and you cut it. Then we cut this little pile. Oh, and then we used half cut. So this actually makes it sticker sheets. With this method, we use scan to direct cut, and we had, once again, to get the sticker sheet, your half cut is on. So therefore, it only cut through the sticker paper, it didn't cut through the back. This one, half cut was off, so it cut all the way through. This is what I prefer. I like individual stickers, but it's personal choice. Where did you get the sticker paper? I just got it off of Amazon. I'm sure I don't run around to a lot of stores, and I don't know about the stores where you're at, but sometimes the stores here aren't very helpful. So I'd be like, where's sticker paper? And so what do you buy for your laser printer? I couldn't use just regular sticker. It ate it. Really? Oh, this is just simple sticker paper. I have an HP laser printer, and it's fine. So I don't know. That's sad. Because sticker paper is more expensive than regular paper, and you don't want it eating it up. Really? It says for inkjet. Well, maybe I should read the instructions. See, sometimes if you don't read the instructions, you still have success, right? Maybe that's my success story. I don't read instructions. So anyway, yes, I use this on just plain old. You may know that we have an affiliate link now on our website, AAA's website, for Amazon. So maybe what we could do is I can find this sticker paper and put it in our affiliate link. Does that sound good? Because see, it doesn't smear anything. I would think inkjet would smear. You'd have to let it dry, and it would smear. But yeah, it's so confusing. Some things you have to have laser. Some things you have to have ink. So it's kind of confusing. Okay, we'll look into putting this paper in our link. Thanks, Anne. Anyway, my friends, that's all I got for you tonight. So, recap. We did scan to cut data. We did direct cut, so we scanned it and we zoomed in not zoomed in, but we pulled in on our image and we selected outline only. So then because we have a border, a good continuous border, it's easy to do that option. Then the second thing, and we did half cut was off, so therefore it cut all the way through. You're welcome, Lynette. It cut all the way through. This one, we did scan to cut data. So what that did was it scanned it, and we chose the outline only option, so put a circle around it, and you save it to the machine. Your paper's still loaded on the mat, and then you retrieve what you saved to the machine, and then you cut. And this time we did it with half cut on, so therefore it only cut through the sticker paper, not all the way through. So that's it. So I'm planning, I know this is, I think this is like a super good part of Scan and Cut for paper crafters to use, people who stamp images, things like that. So I'm planning on doing some of that, like stamping maybe on watercolor paper or something, and then using, I think mostly they use probably scan to direct cut. So we'll play with that, figure it out, let's make it work, and we'll all have fun doing it. I know it would be so fun to create stickers with your grandson. So maybe, I don't know what kind of software you have. Some of you guys might be better with software than I am. Like I said, old dog, no new tricks here. So, but you could like scan in the image that they've drawn and in Publisher, or whatever software you're using, make it smaller. And would that be fun for them to have stickers of their own drawings? That would be so cool. And then you can print it in color, and super fun. I think it's, how many ways can I say it's fun? It's fun. And it's useful. So, because this is like if you have a business or something, this is useful. Okie dokie, my friends. So, I will let you go on with your evening. Some of you are probably maybe cleaning up dinner dishes. It's kind of late back east. So, y'all take care and enjoy your evening and the rest of the week. Yeah, Lynette, I have to say, I'm not really a paper crafter either, but I've been expanding my options or whatever you want to call it, and diving into paper crafting. And it's kind of fun, like junk journals. I'm getting kind of into that. I think it's fun. Sometimes you need something that doesn't take a lot of brain power. So lately, that's me. All right, you guys, you take care. Have a wonderful evening. And until we see you again, you take care. Bye, my friends.